Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today I will be teaching you how to thread your own eyebrows. The only items that you will need is thread, something to brush your eyebrows out with. I'm using a brand new toothbrush or a spoolie, tweezers, and scissors. So you want to cut your thread about a foot long and tie it in a continuous loop. So you're going to tie the two ends together so that you have this continuous loop. Once you've tied your loop, make sure that your knot is fairly secure. I like to tie it maybe 2 to 3 times in a knot in the same place. And then after that, I just cut off the extra string hanging from behind it. Now, once you have that loop, you want to take both sides and take your pointer finger and your thumb and just twist around, your hands turning in the opposite way. And as you can see, you take your pointer finger and your thumb and you kind of pinch down, and that will create the motion that you will need to thread your eyebrows. Now, the next thing that I like to do is make sure that my eyebrow hairs are all brushed thoroughly. My hair is fairly thick, and sometimes my eyebrows hair likes to go whichever way they want. So after I brush them out and kind of assess the initial shape that I want, I go in and see where I need to thread. So when you are threading, you want to make sure that you press down on the skin fairly firmly. You want to keep a firm grip on it. And when you pull the hairs, you want to pull away from the growth pattern. So I'm pulling away from it, and sometimes they can be a little tricky to get. If they are not coming out initially, you want to stop and then re-grip. One thing that I really want to stress and make sure that I say is that you do not rush through this process. Make sure you stop the threading and really brush your eyebrows to see what shape it is taking, and make sure that you haven't missed anything or you haven't gone too far into plucking the hairs. Now, the next step I'm going to show you is underneath and the arch. Now, the arch is the most difficult part because the thread is not, it's not as easy to get inside of that arch area. So with that, I go in with tweezers, but I'll show you that a little bit later. But as I go in, I just kind of go in a straight line. I try to keep it as straight as possible, and I just kind of thread off the hairs that I do not want. Now, for beginners, I would recommend that you draw in your eyebrows. Draw in what shape you would like, and really use that as your stencil to threading. It will really help get that arch that you are desiring and that shape for your eyebrows that you are desiring. So as you can see, I'm just going to go in with the same motion, the same grip, and finish up the bottom of my eyebrows. The next thing I'm going to do is go in to my arch and into the bottom and the top a little bit, and just kind of detail clean everything and get those tiny little hairs that I could not fully reach with my thread. Now, one thing that I forgot to mention in the beginning is make sure that you clean your eyebrows off just with a little bit of toner, or you can use water, just to make sure there's no extra oils on your face, because the oils do make it a little bit more difficult to pick up the hairs with the thread. The next thing I'm going to do is trim my eyebrows. I have very thick and full eyebrows, so I want to trim down those hairs just so that they look a little more groomed and not as bushy. As you can see, there is a huge difference. I left one of my eyebrows undone because I wanted to show you the difference that having your eyebrows done versus not having them done really makes. And this is the end result of my eyebrows. I am absolutely in love. This is without filling them in, and I absolutely love them. I hope you like this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications for more content. Bye!